Y'all? How y'all feeling? Y'all let me know in the comment section down below how y'all feeling today, man. You know, it's a new month, new blessings, man. Let's continue to chase our dreams, continue doing what we have to do, man. I know January felt long for a lot of y'all, man. Like, January was probably the longest month we ever experienced. But, you know, and I know a lot of y'all said that January wasn't the best start of 2022, man. But, yo, we got a whole lot of year left, man. We got a lot of year left, man. So, don't get discouraged, man. Continue to chase your dreams, man. Each and every single day is a new opportunity to chase your dreams, man. It's a new month, new blessings, man. Whatever happened last month, it is what it is. You feel me? It happened. Move on with it, man. It's a new month, new blessings, man. First things first, happy Black History Month, man. But Kanye said happy Black Future Month, man. That's the new wave Kanye is on, man. February is now Black Future Month, man. That sounds pretty dope, though. I ain't gonna lie. I like the idea by Kanye, man. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about that, man. Black Future Month, man. But, yeah, you know, new month, new blessings, man. But the homie Lil Mosey, I literally just dropped a reaction to Lil Mosey new song. What was the song called? I forgot the name of the song. I ain't gonna lie. But I reacted to Lil Mosey new song. A lot of y'all been going Lil Mosey crazy, so I finally did a reaction to the new song, man. And it's crazy that Blackie's speaking about the Lil Mosey case, what happened so far, what's going on, and stuff like that. So let's dive into it. Y'all know that's my guy. You feel me? A lot of y'all think I don't rock with Mosey, but that's my guy right here, man. That's my guy. Word. But yeah, let's dive into this, man. Shout out to my homie Blackie, man. You know, Blackie be going crazy, man. You know, his opinions always matters over here, man. You feel me? Let's dive into it. Let's see what's up. Yeah, I see your boy just got his hair done with the cut. Word, you feel me? What y'all like better? No homo. What y'all like better though? The twist or the cornrows? At first it was the twist for me, but I don't know. The cornrows is a different vibe, man. I don't like word. Like it's a whole different vibe to it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's dive into this right here though. Lil Mosey, what happened so far?
If a woman brought you in this world, how could you treat a woman wrong in any type of way? And it's like, to be falsely accused of a situation like that, how could you be happy?
Now, the Lil Mosey case, what's happened so far? You heard what Lil Mosey had to say in the clip I just played you, and if you clicked on his video, you already know what this video is about. I'm gonna go over the Lil Mosey story that hit the headlines back in April of 2021. I'm also gonna bring up some of the updates that have came in ever since I made that one update. With that being said, the Lil Mosey case, what's happened so far? Let's talk about it. Now, Lil Mosey. The last time I spoke about Mosey, it was of course regarding the story that we're going to cover on this video. I'm sure there's a bunch of people who either don't know about the story in question or you vaguely remember some of the details and what it was about. So before we get to the updates, let's talk about what actually happened. Now, back in April of 2021, some pretty crazy news regarding Lil Mosey broke. Lil Mosey was being accused of rape. The accusations in question stemmed from an incident that happened back in January 2020 when the alleged victim and another person, so two girls, went to a cabin located in Randall, Washington to meet up with Lil Mosey. The alleged victim claimed that she consented to having sex with Mosey in a car. She also claimed that she allegedly blacked out after drinking some alcohol and champagne. What happened afterwards, according to the alleged victim, was Lil Mosey allegedly got on top of her, pushed her legs open, and had intercourse with her. The alleged victim claimed that she blacked out for a second time, woke up, and found another man forcing himself on her. Lil Mosey allegedly at some point walked out of the room as this was going on. The alleged victim also claimed that she suffered bruises on her arm, neck, and inner knee as a result of this. Now, that's the situation in a nutshell. Like I said, Mosey allegedly had two girls who came to see him at this cabin in the state of Washington. The alleged victim, of course, claims that Mosey forced himself on her. She then allegedly blacked out and then woke up to another man doing the same thing, and there's that. Now, Lil Mosey did end up pleading not guilty to this crime. Back when this news broke, Lil Mosey's lawyer said the following in a statement to XXL. Lathan, that's Lil Mosey's real name, was never arrested and was never on the run.
Lathan is crazy, bro. Lil Mosey real name is Lathan. Lathan was never arrested and was never on the run. Word, it did. A news article did come out saying that Mosey was on the run, though. That was crazy a little bit. But Lathan, though, y'all? Word. I got something for Mosey when he drop a new song. I got you, Lathan.
He only learned of this allegation last week. Notice of this court date was sent to the wrong address. Once Lathan learned about the warrant, he told his attorneys to contact the prosecutors right away. The prosecutor agreed that the judge could squash the warrant immediately, which the judge did. Lathan then appeared in court at the first opportunity. Today, the judge found he wasn't a flight risk and didn't impose any bail. Lathan entered a plea of not guilty because he's innocent. We expect him to be exonerated. So, according to Lil Mosey's lawyers, he was never on a run and happened to find out about these allegations recently, at the time, because people were wondering why exactly didn't Mosey show up for his court date, especially when you're facing these kinds of allegations. Like you heard me read, the court order was sent to an old address, and then as soon as Mosey found out about this, he contacted his attorneys and they got in touch with the prosecutors. Now, what happened after this though? Well, Mosey got ordered by the Lewis County, Washington court to stay away from his accuser. Mosey got hit with this thing called a sexual assault pretrial protection order. What exactly is that? Well, this is what it is. A sexual assault protection order is a paper that is signed by a judge and can order the offender to have no contact with you, leave your home, stay away from you or your workplace, and may provide other kinds of protection you may need. So for Lil Mosey, what this entails is that he can't come within 500 feet of his alleged victim. On top of that, Mosey isn't allowed to possess any firearms, and he also has to stay sober in the process, so no drugs or alcohol. Now, as far as a response from Mosey, he did actually speak on his case that he's fighting on a record he previewed on IG. The song is called Give Hope. It still hasn't been released, but like I said, he previewed it on Instagram back in September. On this Give Hope record, he has a couple lines, possibly referring to this case and the situation he's going through. They be fiending for my check, but I'm already knowing, he says on one line. The line before that, he touches on not messing with that girl. Could be a reference to the alleged victim, who's the accuser. He did also preview another record titled Heart of Ice. On this record, he speaks on a case he's going through way more. I'm so lost and confused, I don't know what the F to do, he says. My old niggas trying to play me, so I ride around with this tool. But I'm still fighting this case. As a matter of fact, this shit is too, and I done lost a couple soldiers. Niggas hurt me too. On this other line, he says, and no, I'm not good, so stop asking, I'm done pretending. I just want to be straight, I don't give no F about no image. Obviously, he's referring to the case he's fighting and how it's negatively affecting his reputation. Later on a song, he says, and when it comes to God,
something like that is gonna hurt, bro. You know what I mean? It's definitely gonna hurt, bro. Damn. At least he's being honest. You know, he's not good, yo. This thing is messing with him. Word.
Affecting his reputation. Later on a song, he says, and when it comes to God, I'ma strongly believe it. But lately, I've been questioning, like, what the F? Do you mean it? I don't understand what I did to deserve this shit. I mean, yeah, I got this bread, but there ain't no coming, no happiness, and I ain't even tell you what I go through. This the half of it. So some of the music he's been making has obviously been reflecting this case that he's fighting, which that's the way it's supposed to be.
Exactly. Music is supposed to be like that, though. Nobody should be mad about Mosey, you know, expressing his feelings and stuff like that. That's how music's supposed to be. You feel me? You go through life and you talk about it in your music. You talk about it through art. I feel it, you know what I mean? Now, it just dropped the song so I could hear it, you know? Like, word, I be going through some stuff too. I want to hear what you got to say, man. You know? This is why people relate to music or an artist, because they go through life.
This the half of it. So some of the music he's been making has obviously been reflecting this case that he's fighting, which that's the way it's supposed to be. I don't see how dropping some lit shit would make sense, because that's not the kind of headspace he's in. Now this Give Hope record and the Heart of Ice one both haven't been released. Just to clarify, aside from that, he's dropped a couple music videos since these accusations came up. He doesn't address it in those songs either, but the music he's been dropping since these allegations came up definitely sounds way more gloomy in comparison to his regular lit sound. Now, revisiting the clip I played you at the beginning of this video, even though Mosey hasn't spoken about the case on his records, he did hop on Instagram Live back in September and spoke about it. The bulk of what he said on his Instagram Live consisted of him explaining to his fans why he hasn't dropped much music. Lil Mosey was essentially saying that him fighting this case has led to him making music that reflects how he's feeling. He's feeling sad, he's not happy, and he knows that his fans want him to drop some lit shit, but that's not how he's feeling at the moment. That makes a lot of sense, because I don't really see how dropping records like Blueberry Faygo, which is his biggest song, I don't really see how that would be the right move in the midst of fighting this case. He also said that he didn't do what he's being accused of, and when I'm eventually declared innocent, I'll do what I can to help actual victims.
The only songs I make is sad ass songs, because that's just how I feel. And I wish it wasn't like that, and I wish it was.
Nah, what you
I
mean?
wish I could run it back.
Nah, bro. It's life, my man. It's life, bro. It's life. It happens, my boy. It happens, man. So if that's where you at right now, drop the music, bro. Drop the music. You know what I mean? Drop the music, bro. At the end of the day, it's art, bro. At the end of the day, somebody is going to listen to it and learn from what you had going on. You know what I'm saying? That's why you're an artist, my boy. That's why you make music. That's why this is your perfection. So perfect it. You know what I mean? If that's where you at right now, that's where you at right now, bro. Right? It's nothing to be ashamed of, bro. Okay, your core fans is probably not gonna like the sad music, but that's what you going through though, bro. You feel me? You can't fake it. Like you can't sit here and fake your emotions, bro.
And but it's just not a thing. But all I can say is false accusations is just, it's kind of crazy. And when I get proved innocent, people who actually got found guilty and the people who were actually the victims of the real shit I'm getting accused of, I'm gonna do a lot for them. Cause growing up, if that really happened to you, if you were a real victim of that, you see how I don't even like to say the word, cause it's just I was never raised to be that and say that. So it's like that's just not me. But if you are actually a victim of that, that's so like if you think about it, that's so crazy. Like I can't, and it hurts me, the fact that people are trying to put that on me. And it's like,
Now, if you're wondering why he's tiptoeing around his words, that's because this is still an open case. Aside from that, the last update I have for you happened pretty recently. Lil Mosey and his lawyers asked the court that's handling his case for permission to present evidence that he had multiple consensual sexual encounters with his alleged victim. The court actually ended up denying that request. I'm assuming Mosey and his attorneys wanted to bring up this evidence of prior encounters for the reason of, if I had these prior consensual encounters with this alleged victim, what's the likelihood that I actually forced myself on her? I'm assuming they denied it because their logic could be any prior encounters don't really matter because you could have still forced yourself on her even if you had prior sexual encounters with her. And that sounds about right if you ask me, because having the knowledge of any prior encounters don't really get us any closer to figuring out if Mosey did what he's being accused of on that specific night. So even if the court got a bunch of evidence that Lil Mosey had prior encounters with the alleged victim, I don't really think that's going to help his case because each encounter is an isolated incident. It's almost like getting caught stealing, and when the police question you, your response is, I've been here before, why would I steal now? Sure, it'll prove that they had an ongoing relationship, as in they saw each other multiple times, so they had a situationship, and it'll also prove that they had a lot of rapport before she and her friend showed up to the cabin, but it won't play towards Mosey's advantage because all that being true doesn't exclude the possibility that these accusations are true. What I'm trying to say could be summed up in one sentence, and that one sentence being this: prior consent doesn't guarantee present consent. So hypothetically speaking, he could have gotten consent on the first time they linked up, on that second time, that third time, but that fourth time, he didn't get consent, but he still went against her will. Hypothetically speaking, of course, so the past is irrelevant because you didn't get consent in the present moment. So with that being said, I understand why the court denied this request. They're probably looking at it from this angle as well. I don't see how they wouldn't. It's the only logical viewpoint, which is why they presumably blocked the request. Maybe there's more to Lil Mosey and his attorneys asking the court to have that evidence presented though. I'm not sure. If this evidence that they wanted to present had some type of other evidence that would play towards his innocence, then the court denying this request, very bad news for Lil Mosey. Now that's where we're currently at with this entire Lil Mosey case. He's being accused of, you know what, his alleged victim stated that he forced himself on her in that cabin in the state of Washington along with another person. Lil Mosey has pled not guilty, so he's maintained his innocence throughout this entire case. At the time of this recording, Lil Mosey is of course innocent until proven guilty. If convicted of this crime, Lil Mosey could be facing up to life in prison.
God damn.
Yeah, the Lil Mosey case and what's...
I forgot. Life in jail is crazy. Damn. Yo, what's y'all thoughts about this, man? What's y'all thoughts about this? This whole case is crazy a little bit, man. It's not Mosey's first time, you feel me, doing what he had to do with that girl, man, but I don't know, y'all. Y'all let me know y'all how y'all feeling about this. Y'all thoughts about this in the comment section down below. This is where we at with Lil Mosey, man. You know, the case is still open, but he did drop 2 songs prior to this video and stuff like that. He did drop 2 songs, but of course he gonna be sad, you feel me? Y'all let me know y'all thoughts in the comments, man. It's your boy DJ. I'm out of here.